How you doing, guys? Bioinformatics guy here with another video of the series Bash Essentials for Bioinformatics. In this video, we will be taking a look how to manage different files, how to copy different files, move different files, delete different files, and how to create new files as well. So without a further ado, let's get started. We are in our main folder right now, and we will start with how to copy the file. So basically we use this command cp, and initially we will write the name of original file, and then we will write the name of the new file. Okay, so we don't have original or new file over here, so we will try with this tiny fastq.gz file. So we can hit cp, and then we can write the same name again, and then we can write it dot copy. And if we do ls, now you can see that we have this copy of this tiny file, tiny compressed file, if you want to copy one file to another folder. So first we will make a directory. We use this command mkdir, and after that we will type the name of the folder. We will call it fastq copies. If we do ls, then we should be able to see this fastq copies over here. And now the folders are not highlighted, but they are in a different color, so they are in this blue color. So this other files is also a folder, and fastq copies is also a folder. If we try this ls on fastq copies, we will not see anything because this is empty. Let's clear up the space, and let's try copying that tiny file to fastq copies folder. So if we hit enter now, a new copy of this tiny fastq file will be created, and it will be put in the fastq copies folder. And if I do ls on fastq copies, I should be able to see that file. And if I do just ls, I would be able to see that file here as well. So now we have two copies of that file. So let's say we want to copy that file with a different name. So we can do this cp tiny r1, then we will do this fastq. We can now write renamed fastq.gz, and then this file will be copied and the name would be renamed fastq.gz. We will hit enter. We will try ls on the fastq copies folder, and now you can see that file is here as well. So this is the way to copy different files with seeing the names. And let me introduce this one thing, wildcard. So if we want to copy all the tiny files, then we can do this cp, and then we can do tiny, and then we will hit this star. Now it will copy all the files that has this suffix, and we will copy all these files to our folder fastq copies. And if we try ls on fastq copies, now we are also seeing this file as well. So all the files are here. So this is a quick way to copy multiple files. And let's see if we wanna move a file, what we have to do. Let's first make another copy. We will do cp, we can do tiny r1, We can say that, name it as file to move dot fastq.gz. If we do ls, we have file to move. Now we want to move this file to the folder. We will use mv command and we will name the file, write the name of the file that we want to move, which is file to move, and then we will write the name of the folder, fastq copies. If we hit enter and we try ls again, now we are not able to find file to move here because that file is moved to this folder. If I do ls on fastq copies, we are able to see that file over here. Let's clear up some space and we can also rename the files by using this mv command. Let's move to the fastq copies directory and we have these files renamed fastq files, file to move, we have tiny file. Let's rename this file to big file. We will use mv command tiny r1 dot copy and we will say big dot fastq dot gz. If we do ls again, now the tiny file is gone, tiny copy is gone, we have big fastq dot gz copy. So whenever we have to move the files from one directory to another, or when we have to rename the files, we can use this mv command. Now let's say we want to delete a file, we can use this rm command. We will use rm command and first we will like to delete this big file. So we will type b and we will hit tab. So the name of the file will appear up and we will hit enter. If we do ls, you can see that the big file is gone. And if you want to remove a directory, you have to use this -r flag with rm. Since we don't have any directory here, let's go back one directory. Now we want to delete this fastq.copies directory from where we just came back. So we will use rm -r and then we will use fastq, we will write the name fastq.copies. If we hit enter, we will not see anything. So we will write down ls and we will see that the folder fastq.copies is gone. One thing that you should be really careful here is that rm, this remove command, is permanent. There is no confirmation asked for it. There is no recycle bin. There is usually no way to recover the files or the folders that are deleted with this rm command. One safer command is rmdir. This command only works with empty directories. The thing is that previously we used this -r tag to delete that directory because that directory was not empty. We can delete some empty directories with rmdir. So let's try deleting this other files directory by using rmdir. If we hit enter now, we would say rmdir failed to remove other files, directories not empty. So let's make an empty dir, mkdir, empty empty dir. And if we do ls, we should be able to see this empty dir over here. Let's clear up some space. So we have our empty dir here. Now we want to try rmdir, and if we do rmdir empty dir now, it should work and we can see that our empty dir is deleted. So one thing that if you are deleting directories, what you can do is you can delete the files separately in that directory, and once all the files are gone, then you can use rmdir rather than using rm and the recursive flag so that you are not deleting any directory that has some useful files. So you need to be really careful. The next thing in this video that I want to talk about is to understand the standard output. Let's clear up some space, and that command is echo. Remember, this is the same command that I shared in the first video and also in the second video, where we were taking a look at different terminals. So this echo command is like print. So in these commas we can say hello world, and if we enter, we will be able to see hello world on the terminal. So why are the codes needed? Let's try. We have so far tried this hello world in inverted commas. Let's try hello in inverted commas so we are able to see hello. If we delete this inverted commas, let's see what happens. We are able to see our word hello even without the inverted commas. But let's see if we want to add this exclamation mark in front of hello. Now you are able to see that again. But if we wanna add another exclamation mark, whoa, what is going on? It is so confusing now. The thing is that exclamation mark has a special meaning in Bash, and that's why there are some special characters which have some special meaning. So it is always better to use inverted commas. So if we use these inverted commas over here, then we hit enter again, we are able to see fine. If we add another exclamation mark or even multiple exclamation marks, it should work fine. But wait, I guess that only works with single quotes. You see, so what we have learned over here, that whenever we are adding special characters, it is better to use single quotes in terminal. If you will use double quotes, you will get weird output. Now I will clear up some space, and then so we will say echo, and we will say hello. Let's put it in the commas to be on safe side. And then we have this directive, this greater than sign, and after that greater than sign we can just type the name of the file, hello.txt. If we hit enter, you will not see anything on the screen, but if we try this ls command, we will be able to see this hello.txt file. Let's take a look what is inside this file, and you can see the same thing that we write over here is inside this file. So the standard output is written on the file that we named earlier. So let's see if we run this command again, the contents of the file change or not. They are not changing. And let's say, so right now that command is kind of overwriting that file. What if we want to add a new line to that file? In order to add a new line, we have to use this greater than sign twice. Now a new line will be added, and if you see the head, you see the hello is 2 times. If you will try again, then you will see the hello 3 times. So whenever you want to add a new line, you should be using the greater than sign twice. Let's create a simple file. Let's create a practice file. So we will type echo sequence sequence 1, and then we will put this in sample.fasta file. Let's head on this file and see what we have. We have sequence 1, very good. And then we want to write a new line, so we will add this. And then we want to type the sequence. We can type some random sequence, ATGC. Okay, we will hit enter again. Let's see the head. So we have our sequence header, and then we have the sequence over here. Let's add a sequence 2. So we will just rename this to sequence 2, and we will also add this greater than sign. Don't forget to do that. And then we wanna add the sequence again. We will change this sequence a little bit. Okay, let's head on the file again. So we have sequence 1, sequence 2. So this was one way of creating a small practice file for having a sequence. You can also create your own files when you are testing different things, and then you can do the head command minus n, and you can see the first line of this file just to make sure that you are getting the same results that you were expecting. You can also try the tail command, and now we are seeing the last line, so it is working fine. So this is a really nice quick way to create small files and to write something inside the files. So that's pretty much it for this video. On my website there are a few more examples, don't forget to check those out. There are also some practice things that you can do. I can just show you right now. So right now we are in video number 6. And yes, you can try these commands from here as well, and you can try to create these files. And yeah, you have this /t character, which is a tab character. Since we will be creating this tsv file, we will have this tab character. Try this command and let me know how it works. And this is a really cool thing. We are using this date variable over here. I will talk about this $sign later, or if you are really curious, you can just try this and let me know how it works. So this is a quick reference table for you over here, and then I also have this practice exercise that you can try and let me know in the comments how it works. That's all for this video. In the next video we will be talking about pipes in the terminal. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave down below. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you around in the next video.